What's up? Welcome back to Nowstalgia. Dave here with a review of Sserafim's fifth EP, fifth mini album, Hot. 6 months since their last release, Crazy. Sserafim back, of course, one of the signature girl groups on HYBE at this point. They've been somewhat embroiled in the overall controversies at the label in the past year plus surrounding New Jeans, but not too much, not really involved with the members themselves, of course, more of a management problem. With their last release, Crazy, Sserafim was able to bounce back beyond the controversial Coachella performance they gave nearly a year ago, where the vocal qualities of the members were really called into question. Crazy helped, I think, get people's minds off that because it was a solid release from them. To me, their most interesting release of the last couple of releases. However, we're still pretty far removed from the great early success they had with their first two projects, Fearless and Anti-Fragile. I feel like a lot of fans, including myself, are kind of longing for Sserafim to get back to the sound and the music quality of their early work. But Crazy at least helped get people's mind off that a little bit with, I think, some of the album cuts grabbing people, Yoonche's verse from the song Crazy going viral. Some good moments for sure. And now, of course, Seraphim coming back with another 5-track EP, just like their last two EPs, 5 tracks. The intro track, once again, is more of a spoken word narration intro, so really only 4 songs. Again, kind of sticking to the mode that they've been moving in. Seraphim's fifth mini album, Hot, has some appealing moments, but still really pales in comparison to the great success of the group's early work. The biggest sin to me with most of these songs is that they're vocally pretty uninteresting. The best Seraphim songs have really flashy lyrics and memorable vocal moments, but this music is a lot more plain. The title track, Hot, is probably their most nondescript title track thus far. However, I did find the last track on the album, So Cynical, to be a good example of a Seraphim doing something a little bit differently. I think it's a bit more vocally interesting than the rest of the album due to the various inflections and cadences from the members, but the chorus really lets the beat do a lot of the work. Sonically, it just comes across as a bit different than a lot of their earlier work and is kind of drifting into the Jersey club side of things, a genre that Seraphim haven't delved in nearly as much as many of their peers. Going back to the title track, Hot, I think beat-wise it's okay, kind of like a tight snare drum tempo over or with alongside a nice bass line. It sounds fine. And the verses, like the flow of the verses are very compact. The chorus though, it doesn't burn very bright. To be honest, once again, Chaewon and Yoonjin are really carrying the chorus vocally. Nothing new there, but there's just not really any wow moments on that track, and that's usually kind of what you want from a big title track, big music video song. Come Over, kind of in a similar range once again. You have some tambourine, some keys. I think the beat's a lot better overall. Yoonjin's vocals at the beginning, I think, are really nice, but one of the fatal flaws in modern K-pop music rears its ugly head once again with this song, the super repetitive chorus. Oh my god, it's so poorly written. They come over and dance refrain. If that wasn't all they were saying on the chorus, it actually would work pretty well because I do think it's a really dancey beat. But man, that chorus is just bad. It's just a bad hook, and you really kind of waste those pretty solid verses. Track 4, Ash, it starts softer vocally, but then when you get to the chorus, it becomes an electropop song. The bass is really bumping on that. I also thought the auto-tune in the second verse was pretty good. The pre-chorus, it's quite soft, and then you have this build-up to the bass drop in the chorus. I think I like the arranging on that song, but vocally, this song is just way too nondescript for Seraphim. This is way too generic for what they do, and the big flashy lyrics and vocal moments is just completely absent on a song like that. Like I don't like Seraphim when they do songs like Perfect Night, right? Which was a big hit, the sponsored Overwatch song that they made, 2 years ago. That is just so plain to me and feels like beneath them. Because if you think about how inventive the early work was and how much it grabbed you with just how it sounded, this type of stuff just feels so much more simple. And that's why at least I gravitate towards the last track, So Cynical, because again, like that beat is filling space in lieu of vocals in a way Seraphim's music hasn't really worked to this point. So, long story short, I do think this is less interesting than Crazy. There's not as good songs on this compared to Crazy. That's pretty clear. Comparing it to Easy probably makes a lot more sense. I think those two EPs are of similar quality, Easy and now Hot. But yeah, I mean, again, like, I think we're even like a step down from Unforgiven, which to me was already a step down from Fearless and Anti-Fragile. So, Le Sserafim remains a group that I'm like pretty invested in because I just really adore like the early stuff. And they're a talented group, at least at the top. Chaewon and Yunjin. What more can you say about their vocal abilities? But this is a group that I think just needs better direction from Source Music and HYBE because they're just kind of fading into the background on a lot of their own music right now, and that's just not what your hit superstar new group is supposed to be doing. Let me know though, what did you think of LE SSERAFIM's 5th EP, Hot? Did you like it more than me? If so, let me know why. What was your favorite song? And for more music reviews, more K-pop reviews, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.